Okay, let's see if I'm live. Wait, hold on. I'm in the wrong. Wait, where am I? Am I in the wrong one? Oh, there it is. Alright, so here we got a subscribers thing, right? So when we go to the YouTube channel, right? We go here. Look what's gonna happen. So we changed the. Let's see. We changed the. I don't know if it changed. Alright, it went down, so now it goes up. Let's see what happens. Alright, so right now 1701, so now let's see if it's gonna go to 1702.
I've already heard my lectures. I've heard my lectures already.
Oh, okay, it's not in 1102, it's not in 11 what? So it's not in 1702 then. Oh, okay, it did. Oh, okay, so now since it's 1702, it just took a while.
And his grandpa died on the day of his birthday.
So that's the YouTube live. That's the YouTube live subscriber thing. So now I feel like editing from CapCut, then posting a video. But right now,
On this side.
right now I kind of want to like.
That is coming down. She's my mom. There.
Right now I want to upload Hold on, I'm trying to.
All my things? I have the rock anyways.
Uh, now let's see if I can just play Roblox.
I'm gonna update both of you.
I don't know if it's still there. Alright, so let's see what happens when I post a CapCut edit. Right now I'm in my iPhone 14. It's at 20%. It's not a good start.
Very important. I agree.
Oh, it's not a good start though. Alright, so we have to like play Roblox player. It lets me, but sometimes it doesn't.
My perfume is in my bag,
So right now I'm gonna use my iPhone 14 to find a CapCut edit. And right now I'm at 20% on my iPhone. What's up? What's up, man? How you doing? You alright, man? I'm doing good, to be honest. So now, since I find a new update, Miami should order an electric Bluebird All-American. Yes, they should. They should order it. But today, I did a new live stream for software. So now I'm trying to find a CapCut edit, right? So now I'm on my iPhone, like I said. Because what I heard is that she might be watching it in the TV. I don't know if she is, or maybe she's watching her laptop. I don't I don't know for sure because her phone was taken away since Sunday, and it's been 6 days. Even though tomorrow will be 7 days. And yes, I have seen the Thomas C series. I have. I have seen it, but right now I seen it yesterday. Okay, now we're going here. So we're gonna be finding some kind of music, and I guess it's called something very interesting. Like right now, I got a message and 16 days left. So I don't know if I'll be getting a new. Um, I was supposed to get a new camera by April, but I'll have to wait until Christmas to get a Panasonic Lumix. So right now I'm using my two Samsung Galaxy and my Sony HDR CX405 and my iPhone 14. I'm trying to use my iPhone 7, but it won't let me use the iCloud. And I say all the All Americans 8.7s, 9.7s, and 8.5s are better. To be honest, all of them is better. And right now we got a third person watching. So we got a third person watching this live stream right now. I don't know if it's one of my friends from school. I don't know if it's Deacons, Jaden, Kalani, or Angel. I don't know. It's gotta be one of them, and it's gotta be the like. There's 4 people watching this live stream right now, so I don't know who's watching who. Or oh, it's Rebecca. Hi, hi Rebecca. All right, so um, I'm trying to find this music for my CapCut edit, but I can't find it. Okay, I found it now. So right now we found something. So now, well, feel like eating. If there's I don't know if there's something that I like. Uh, it's kind of itchy. So, oh yeah, I did seen it. I seen it before. Uh huh. They are trash, to be honest. So I'll be playing Roblox in a few minutes. Just gotta upload one video. But right now I am on Roblox, texting my friend Angel. But Kalani, she has my number, but Her mom just took the phone away recently since Sunday. I don't know for what reason. She probably stayed up late, or maybe I did something. I don't know. So right now I posted a CapCut edit on my phone, my iPhone 14. So uh okay, let's see how much subscribers I would get, because right now I'm at 1702. And right now we're gonna be reviewing the. Oh shoot! I gotta put my iPhone to charge. I forgot. I gotta put it in the living room because that's where my iPhone charger is. Okay, so now since we're in Google Chrome now, so let's go about the Metro Express. Let's go look for the service thing, whatever it is. So okay, we had to remove it. I hope I reach 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year or by the end of the month. Because right now I'm at 1702, so let's go hit 2,000 and next year. Okay, I'll eat the ribs in a little bit. I said I'll eat the ribs in a. I said I'll eat the ribs in a little bit. Alright, so now let's go take a look at this Metro Express service, and this is how it looks like. So this is the regular New Flyer XM40, and then this is the bus stop, and then this is the XE60s, and everything you need to know. Plan your route. Go Transit app. So there is 14 stations with free internet, Wi-Fi. Where to park? You gotta park at Homestead, or you gotta park at Southwest 344th Street, 296th Street, 244th Street, and 112th Avenue, and 152. Then you gotta park at 97th Avenue and 168th Street. It says open between 2026 and 2027, so I'll be either still 16 or turn 17, or still 17 or turn 18 in 2027. So it's not that long to go, but to be honest, to be honest, 24/7 security, water fountains, and free internet. So better and quicker service. Some same plans. Buy before you buy. Pay before you board. Yes, you do have to pay. Alright, so this is what it says here. Hop on and go. And it says new BRT stations are I, and then bike and ride on Metro Express. Station upgrades for everyone. Metro Express schedule. So it will provide service 7 days a week at 14 BRT stations, including 2 stations, terminus stations, like Southwest 344th Street, Park and Ride, and the Day Rent South Metro Rail Station. Week they freak I don't know how to say that. Is 7.5 minutes during peak hours in the peak directions, 50 minutes of peak, and 30 minutes on weekend. So here's what is BRT. This is what BRT is: Bus River Transit. So it's a high quality transit system delivering a rail-like experience that is fast and which includes range traffic signal, off-board fare correction, elevated blue platforms with level boarding, and then we just got it says all the information right here, and the fare is $2.25 for adults, but for minors is $1.10. Now you could get this as an example. Like for me, I used to use cash, but I have a bus pass, and I'll show you guys that Miami has their own bus pass. It's called Easy Card, and it's used as 20 years. I guess that's what it says. So I think it's durable, easy to use. It has a 20 years with sperm. So I mean sperm, whatever that is. So uh, with sperm. So I guess okay. So I guess I guess dang. So I didn't share the screen then, huh? Okay. So now we're about to go to Google Chrome now, and alright, so this is what it is though. So every time I change whatever, it's gonna tell me. Alright, so let's just change the alright, so let's just go to the other one. So now we're in Google Chrome again. If we can just go there. Alright, so here it is. Here's the Miami-Dade Transit Easy Card. I have one, but it's blue. It's a blue one that says I forgot what it is, but it's a blue one. So buy an Easy Card. So for daily, for 1 day it is $5.65. For 7 days you have to pay $29. For a month you have to pay almost $113. For a month parking you gotta pay almost $124, and that's what it is. So if you get the Easy Card for Miami-Dade Transit, oh shoot, I even dropped my camera, so uh, I dropped the webcam. So this is what it is. Alright, so this is what it is. This is an Easy Card for Miami-Dade Transit. I have one of those, and sometimes the fare box doesn't work. So I have this one, but you don't have to pay in cash anymore if you don't want to. All you have to do is just go to. Look, I even got this. I got a discount to catch the bus. I mean, every student should have that, but it does cost money though. It's not free. The one I have is a free one. I have a free bus pass. I don't gotta pay it. I got it from my insurance, basically. My insurance just gave me a bus pass, cause that's what it is. But for people that don't like cover the insurance though, the one for this bus pass, yeah, it does cost money though. And now, if you didn't know by now, I I would just go and I would just go ahead and no, not this one. All right, so we're going back to Google again for the Metro Express. So I'll show you guys how the Metro Express looks like. So here it is. So, oh shoot. Alright, here it is. So the other day I found 24,533. So this is how the model looks like. So here we got the XE60s and it's 100 buses. So this is how it looks like. And this is very far for where I live. Because I live in Norman. And this is all the way down by Homestead or Florida City. So this is how the bus looks like. It is 60 foot. It has 4 doors. It has 2 in the right and 2 in the left. It kind of looks like a train, to be honest. And it says coming soon. Transform the way you move with Metro Express. Coming soon, which is today. We got like 16 days. We got 16 days left. And the division for these buses, 100 of them will be running pretty soon in the next 16 days. Today's the 11th, and this will become in service on the 27th. And 60 will be in the Metro Express, while the other 40 will be in local routes. And this is 24,527, which I'll be getting that number soon, which says E. E stands for electric, 24 means for 2024, and 527 is the freed of the bus. So the 5 numbers is the freed as well, but 24 means 2024, while the 527 is the freed. So here we got an XN40 on the Route 52 or probably the Route 38. To me, it kind of looks like it's saying 38 or 52. I'm not sure, but this is an XN40. And of course, the XN40 will most likely pass by here because this bus. Alright, so the left lane is for the XE60s, and for the right lane is the regular buses that are not electric, or the right lane is also where it says miles per hour. That's also for the XE60s if the passengers don't want to get off. So here we also found the Metro Express route. So this is Dayron South, then 104th Street, then we got all the way here to Florida City, which will take about an hour, or it might just take less than that. I don't know for sure, because 602 is basically the Route 38. So here we got the XE60s again, 2 of them, and there's a Gillick BRT and the way. So Gillick BRT was most likely on this lane. Like I said, the left lane is for electric only, and the right side is for buses that is not electric or for electric. It could be either one of them, but most likely not exactly sure what the right lane is for these buses right here. But I don't think that's possible because these buses right here will most likely stop over here because this is the platform and it kind of looks like a train. So the right door would be open only at Dayron South and the parking right at Southwest 344th Street. So, and then this is the transit way. It used to be called busway, but now it's called transit way. So here it says only bus only. So there's 2 lanes for the bus, and it says do not enter. That means cars, trucks could not enter. But the tow truck, okay, if one of these buses break down, the tow truck is about to go here. So Alright, so we're gonna watch a quick video of it. So let's just watch the video. And no, I do not speak Spanish, so I do understand what they're saying. Uh, yeah, whatever this is in Spanish, I don't really understand it. So yeah, we just changed it to English. Ah, it's not really changing to English. So don't worry about the Spanish words. We're just gonna be waiting for the video to load. Uh, I don't know what's going on. So 15 minutes after the other one. So the transit way will only use XE60s. Yeah, no wonder. So I guess the BRT buses and the New Flyer XN40s will not go on the busway. I mean the transit way. So I gotta look for the Route 52. So the Metro Express will run every 7.5 minutes, while the local will run every 10 minutes. So I got the comics right here, and it says the bus system. So let's just take a look at some of the comics. So um, so I got one. I got like, okay. To be honest, I got two easy cards. All right. So you did comment on the rank. A new bus system was recently called North Miami. Oh no, never mind. Not North Miami. The Miami Springs, Virginia Gardens Drive. There is there Miami, and then yeah, that's uh the yeah the Transitway local will only run with XE60, so no Gilligs and no New Flyer XN40s, or not even the XDE60s. So I guess I guess the to be honest, I guess New Flyer XE60s will only be the ones running at the Transitway. So here we got the Metro Bus Service Adjustment. So right here it says effective Monday, October 27, 2025. So here's the same bus like I mentioned earlier. So here we got all the maps. So 52 will not. So 52 will no longer run at the transit way. So here we got 199. So this will help eastbound trips to avoid long to wait to make a left turn at 183rd Street and 57th Avenue at Northwest. So the 202 will change, Route 11 will change, the 34 will be discontinued, and the 37 will continue. So here's the bus map for the 37. Like it's gonna go here now. So the Route 34 will be discontinued. So let's take a look at the map for. Alright, so here it is. And let's go take a look at Route 52. And no, this sends me to Google Maps. And I'm not looking for Google Maps. So I'll give you guys a detail how the busway looks like. So this is how the busway looks like when they're doing construction, which used to be called South Miami-Dade Busway. So now it's not called busway, now it's called transitway. So they changed the name. And to be honest, I like the name transitway better than busway. And the transitway local will only have the XE60s. So replaced by the So it will only be replaced by the 34, the 39, and the 38. So I guess, so let's just click on the Google Maps. So 37 is also gonna get a new bus map. So Iowa Metro Rail Station, and then here we got. So yeah, they're refurbished. Refurbished means that they're new again, and they have to put some new parts. You're supposed to click on the route to show the map. Okay, I'm clicking on the map, but it's not supposed to send me to Google Maps. So here we got Route 97, then we got 107, 287. So here we're just gonna look at the Route 99, 199. So here we'll be looking at the discontinued bus stop. So the Route 199 goes to Burger King, right? So this is the bus map. So right here we got 183rd Street. So for the eastbound, the discontinued portion. Alright, so here we got the eastbound. So the last stop will be somewhere around here, but the discontinued portion, the bus would no longer go straight. Like the 199 will not go straight here. Then make a right at 176th Street and then go here. So there's four dots. This one discontinued. This one is also discontinued. Discontinued and discontinued. So there's four new bus stops. One in 183rd. So to avoid the traffic at 183rd Street and 150 and 57th Street, Avenue. Yeah, that makes sense now because last year when I passed the 199, it took me here. They made it right, and then it made it left and right here. So yeah, it makes sense now. And now we'll be taking a look at Route 211, the map. So here it is, the discontinued map right here. However, this bus used to go further. It used to be the Route 51. Alright. So after, wait, hold on, wait. Alright, so before the 211 existed, Route 51 used to be the 211. The 199 used to be the 99. So the new arrow is the left. So this is 2 Street, 107 Avenue and Flagler Street. We'll discontinue this bus stop and discontinue this passing right here. So now we will take a look at the 279, and the 279 has a new map, which I would hope more buses would run on that route because to be honest, the 211, the 279, and the 203 has a driver shortage. So there's not enough drivers to drive those routes, which will be discontinued in the future. But the 287 has enough drivers. So here we'll take a look at this. So the 287, however, the 287 will no longer go to the busway. which means that no XN40s or Gilligs will be running at the transitway. So, um, it's their final time. It's their last time for them to. Okay, so I don't know if the 287 will go to day. I don't know. It looks like Dayland North is not gonna have 287 anymore. I don't know if it's not gonna have the. Oh, so alright. So the 211, the 203, and the 279 will not be discontinued. However, I hope their service gets better. So the 279, the 203, and the 279 and the 211 will not be discontinued. But however, these three routes got new changes. So for the 287, however, it's not going to go to the transitway. So this is the so the gray line shows. Okay, so these three little dots right here are the discontinued post map. So the 287 will no longer go to Dayton South, and it will no longer go to Transitway, which used to be Busway. So limited stop will be right here, all the way down south, and then it will go to 168th Street, Southwest 168th Street. So that means that this bus route, the route will end at Southwest 167th Street Transitway. Transfer to Get Express or Transitway Local to continue to Dayton South Station, Metro Station, which makes kind of sense because, to be honest, Richmond Drive Street and 168th Street. It makes kind of sense because I don't know what the two extra lanes is. So right now, the XN40s, the Gilligs, and the XDE 60s is their last time to be in the transitway. So those routes, such as 287, 34, 39, and 38, and also the 52, has their last time to go on the. It will be the last time to go to the transitway. So, um, for the. Alright, to be honest, and one thing I forgot is the Buteras. The Buteras ZS. I mean, not ZS. ZX 5s will also not go to the transitway because for those kind of buses, Gilligs, Buteras, and and also the UFlyer XN40s and the XDE 60s will not serve at Transitway. Only the XE 60s will serve there, which means 60 plus XE 60s will go to the Transitway. But for the rest of the bus models like Gilligs and the other new flyers and the Buteras, they're not gonna go to the they're not gonna go to the they're not gonna go to the transitway. So here we got Route 52, and they will no longer go to the transitway either. So here's the 52 map. So yes, I was lucky enough to record the 52 going to Dayland North, and now there's not too many buses going to Dayland North. So whatever buses is going to go to Dayland North is either only the 73, and people have to catch their Metro Rail. I don't know about the Dayland North station after this bus change, but this right here looks worse than the November 13 Better Bus Network. So, Miami did 3 Better Bus Networks this year, and they also did it last year. So last year they did April 3rd, no, April 29, 2024. Then they did it again July 22, 2024. Then they did it again on November 25th, 2024. So now for the Miami Plus Network thing, they did it on March 31st, 2025. Then they did it again on July 21st. And now they're doing it on October 27th. So they did it. So they've been doing a Better Bus Network for 3 years in a row. They've been doing it 2023, 2024, and now 2025. Now they want to do it in 2026. Well, we'll see what happens in 2026, because the Better Bus Network is not getting any better, and of course, it's been like this for the past 2 years. Well, it hasn't been 2 years yet, but it's been a year and a half. So November 13. Oh, but November 13. Okay, the worst Better Bus Net. Okay, the worst Better Bus Network, I would say, is November 13. November 13 is when they discontinued the S, the E, the H, the L, the C, the M, the 120, the 99, the number 10, the H, what else? The J, trying to think, the 99, the 93, the 277, the 51, what else? I know they discontinued something else. I know the C was already been discontinued 2020, so I don't know why the C was. Okay, anyways. I know the 175 was been discontinued too, so the 29 was also discontinued on November 13. The 211 was also discontinued. The 212, the 155, the 19. I'm trying to think what else. I know the 135A was been discontinued, but the 16 was discontinued that day too. I didn't forget about the 16. I wish the 29 was kept, because people need the 29. And I know the 297 was discontinued that day too. So the worst Better Bus Network of all of them is November the 13th, 2023. So the Better Bus Network gotten better 2024, and it's gotten better now. So 2024, it's getting a little bit better, because without the 9A going to 171st Street and 172nd Street, the people really needed the bus over there, because the number 3, they discontinued the map. They discontinued the 3 on that path. They discontinued at 172nd Street, and the northbound for the number 9A, it goes to 15th Avenue, make it right at 171st, and then discontinued, and then continue to Biscayne Boulevard all the way to Aventura. So, without the 9A going there, it would have been better. It would have been better if they just, like, put the 3 straight instead of making too much turn, and then replace it with 9A, and then put the 9A there, and they did. So, the 75, they changed it. They bring back the 57, but the 57 has those trash buses. They bring back the 16, they still use the trash buses, and now they bring back the 42, which they put, okay, to be honest, there was 2 bad Better Bus Network, which was December 13, 2009 and November 13, 2023. So the new Route 101 existed 2024. A new Route 57 also existed in 2024. So for the new routes for 2025, it's the 42, the 25, and the 16. And now it is the 602 and the 601. For the new buses for 2024, it's the 57 and the 101. And for 2024, for 2023, there was new routes like 104A, 107, 75A, 279, 79, 211, 9A, 100, and also the thinking about something. I know there was a new route on November 13th, but I forgot what it was. 17A. Yeah, I remember now. 17A was a new route that day too. But the 17A got discontinued on March 31st, 2025. And the new route 26 was discontinued. Well, not discontinued, but it was a new route replaced by the B. The B was discontinued in 2024 of July, and the 31 was also discontinued in 2023. So the 26 was replaced by the B in 2023 of July of, and the J was replaced by the 36A in November 13, 2023, and also the 36B was discontinued that day too. So the 36B was discontinued, and um so let's just take a look at the 52 again. So here is the 52 shorted at Transitway at 152th Street. So it will go to the health center all the way to 152th Street, which the health center is at 217th Street. And then this is Dayron South. I mean, it will no longer go to Dayron North, and it will no longer go to Dayron South. So back in the days, oh yeah, I forgot about this. The Route 97 was also a new route on November 13, 2023, and the same thing for the 70. So the 70, the 97, the 100, the 26, 75A, 9A, 17A, the 100, I did say that, the 199, the 211, the 79, the 203, the yeah, there was a lot. So and 104A and the 107. So yeah, RIP BR RIP to the 52 for Dayron North and Dayron South. I feel bad for it, to be honest. This was crazy. It was crazy. Alright, so here's the Route 97. So Route 97 will also no longer go to the Dayron South station. I mean, no. It never go to the. Alright, never mind. The Route 97 never been to the Dayron South station. But to be honest, the route. I meant to say Transitway. Alright, anyways. The Route 97 will no longer go to the Transitway. So this is the discontinued area. So that means it went here and then. Yeah. The 168th Street is a new. I don't know. But it's not gonna go to the Transitway anymore. So alright, so let's go quick to the Transitway. Let's go quick to the transit local. Alright, so here's the transit local. So let's go look at the weekday, the weekends, and the map. So here's the map for Metro Express. I mean for the Transitway Local. So the Transitway Local was replaced by the 52, the 38, the 97, the 107, the 287, the 39, and the 34, and also hold on, let's see. Oh yeah, but the main reason is the Transitway Local is mainly replaced by the 38, the 39, and the 34. So all of those right here. So this is the Transitway, right? So so the 52 is not going to go to the Transitway. So it says it right here that the Transitway is replaced by the Transitway Local is replaced by the 38. The 30 is so the Transitway is basically like the 38, just like the 38. So here is for the city, and this is the parking lot right here. So it's gonna go the same way like the 38. So it starts from here, then it goes straight right here, and then we go to Darien South. So this is in Kendall, and yes, over the summer I did record the 38, the 52, and the 287 going to Darien South. But for the Darien North, the only buses that will go to Darien North is the 104, the 104A, the 73, and the 288, and the 204. So the Route 287 would no longer go to Darien North. So the 34 is discontinued. So the 34 Express is discontinued. The 39 Express is also discontinued. So the Transitway Local will be replaced by the Route 38 for the City Max. Or yeah, that's what it is. The Busway Max, whatever it used to be called. And we'll take a look at the route. Oh, okay, so we already looked at the 97. So the 97 will no longer go to the Transitway, but it will go where the green line is and where the black line is. So that's a good change right there. So the the bus network is getting better little by little, but we first had to start with the 2023. So the 2023 we had a lot of changes. We had 26 new routes and other routes were discontinued. So 2024 is when it started to get better. They bring back uh, one route and they put a new route, and they change some of the routes too. And for 2025 they discontinued the 17A, that's it, and then they changed the other routes. Now for late 2025, like July and October. So for early 2025, they took out the 17A and they fixed the other routes. While late 2025, like October, and yes, for November 13, 2025, there was only 75 bus routes, and they discontinued 26. So 75 minus 20, so 75 plus 26 is 101 routes. So before the better bus network started on 2023, there was 101 bus routes. So they took out 26, right? I think they took out 26. I don't know, but they just put 26 new routes. That's what they say. I don't know, but right now, okay, I don't know what it was, but I think I got it by I think I got it by mistake. I think so. So okay. So today, as right now, there's 82 bus routes. I mean, no, there was about okay. There are about 82 bus routes as of today. Compared to Better Bus Network, there was only about 75. So 75 bus routes was November 13, 2023, and today is 82 routes. So for 2024, they put a new route, 83. So before the year end, there will be 83 bus routes. So so by the end of 2025, there will be 83 bus routes. But in 2023, there was in 2023 they discontinued a bunch of bus routes. So I don't know how many bus routes they discontinued. I know how many bus. I don't know how many numbers, but I just know it was a lot of bus routes discontinued in 2023. So in 2023 there was 75 bus routes. Today is 82, and October 27 will be 83 bus routes. So Miami don't have too much bus routes as they used to because they discontinued a lot. So the 115 was all the 106. Okay, the 115 was also discontinued November 13, 2023. So the new routes number 20. Okay, new routes number 20 existed November 13, 2023. The route 14, they brought it as a new route in 2023. The route 15 as a new route from 2023. So for next year, 2026, there will be more bus routes, but we don't know. I don't know what bus routes. I don't know what bus routes is gonna exist in 2026. I don't really know about the bus route between 2023 and now. So that means right now no more 34, 38, and 39. They'll be discontinued in 16 days, replaced by the local transitway local, and the transitway local is replaced by the. Oh, and there's another bus change coming up next month. November 24, 2025, there's a new bus change, and the new route will be called the 200 Beach Max, will basically be the 120 Beach Max. So I'm starting to see that the Better Bus Network is getting better, and the New Flyers XE60s will most likely run on the 3 and also probably in the 100, but I suggest for them to put it on the 9 and 9A, because 9A and number 9, there's too many overcrowdings. Yeah, like they need to put some articulated buses on the 9 and 9A, so 40-foot buses like XE60s. So the 24 will be extended to Tom Miami Station. I mean, not station, terminal. And the only bus routes that would serve at the Dayland North will be. I think the 88 will still be the route on Dayland North. And I think the 87 will also be at Dayland North. But for Dayland South, let's see what bus routes. Let me think. So for Dayland South, no more 34, no more 52, no more 38, no more 39. So that means there will be 601, 602, 87, 88, and that's it. Now for the Dayland North, It's gonna be the 104, the 104A, the 204, the 73, the 87, and the 88. So for the government center on November 24, 2025, it will have these routes. I'm talking about this. Okay, so and also the 400 will be at the Darien South Station. The 400 Night Owl will also be at the Darien South. Now, the two BRT lines, Metro Express and Transitway Local, will be at the at the Darien South. So the Darien South will have the 400, the 601, the 602, the 88, the 87, no more 34, no more 39, and no more 38. So for the Darien North, we'll have the 104, the 104A, the 73, the 87, the 88, and the 204 Max. And for Stephen P. Uh, Clark Government Center located at downtown Miami for November 24, 2025. I mean, the 87 and the. Alright, so someone said the 87. Alright, so the 87 and the 88, I don't think they will be going to Darien South, I think. So, I just got a comic of that. So, I believe that. So, the Route 38 will turn into the 601 and 602. So, for the Darien South, will only be three routes. So, Darien South will only have 601, 602, and 400. For the Darien North, however, will have more routes than Darien South, which means that the Darien North will have so the main one is the 38 will be replaced by the Transitway Local 38 will be replaced by the Transitway Locals, aka 602. So 602 is basically the 38. And the 200 Beach Max is basically the 120 Beach Max. The letter S is basically the 100. The 9A is basically the number 9. The number 10 is basically the number 9. So number 3 is basically the 93. The 203 is also the 93. The 77 is basically 77. But there will also be a new route which Miami is suggesting to put the 227 on 27th Avenue, and that will be the 297. So Miami got very similar routes, but they just changed their name. So 9A is number 9, number 9 is number 10, and 125 is the G, 79 is the L, 279 is the 79, the 211 is the 51, the 602 is the 38, the what else? The 100 is the letter S, the 200 will be the 120 Beach Max, the 277 might come back in 2026, we don't know. But Miami's suggesting to bring back the 277, which we don't know if it's gonna come back for sure, but most likely will or most likely won't. So the 277 is used to be a bus route here in Miami, but they discontinued it. So the letter H is basically the 75. So the 75 is the H. The 9A is the number 3 as well. 9A is number 3 because number 3 is to go to 171 Street. So the number 9A is the number 3. And it's the number 10 because number 10 used to go to 15th Avenue. So if the if the 27 Max come back, it might be called the 227. So the 227, if they bring back the 27th Avenue Max, it will be the 227. It will no longer be the 297. So the 297 will not come back. But if they did bring back the Orange Max, it would be the 227. So the 135 is still the 135, but at the same time it's the 16 because now it goes to 16th Avenue since 2023. So for now, the routes is getting better as it did in 2023. So in 2023, they only had one single bus that goes to Collins Avenue, and number 20 is basically the letter S and 120 Beach Max because it does go to Altney Terminal. And alright, so what they did in 2023, the 32 they just continued at Altney Bus Loop, which is at 15th Street and Biscayne Boulevard. So they brought it back there since last year, and it still goes there. And for the 16, they brought it back, but it has small buses. The 57 and the 42, they brought it back too. But the problem is that it's using small buses. So Miami has a new route 25, and the 25 is basically the G and the number 10. But for some reason, the G never went to 125th Street. It always goes in 119th Street. So I don't know why the 25 goes to 125th Street. I mean, it does go to 125th Street by 6th Avenue, but I'm not talking about before 6th Avenue. I'm talking about like when it's going to Northwest 125th Street after North Miami Avenue. So that's not where the G used to go. The G would always go on 119th Street, turn at 6th Avenue, West Dixie Highway, then turn right, and then turn left at 6th Avenue, and then turn right at 125th, and then it goes to 123rd. So Miami got very similar routes, and they're bringing back the discontinued. They're bringing new routes, but replacing it, and then turning the new routes into the discontinued portion. The where the buses used to go. So the 35 might have an extension with. Alright, so the number 25 might have an the 25 might have an extension to 163rd Street Mall Terminal with the number 9. So if people that catch number 9 like at 12th Avenue, I guess that's their best option to catch their bus and then just go to Walmart. But so yeah, the number 25 is the number 10. Number 9 is still number 10. Number 9 is number 10 for now. But it's still number 9, so 100 is 100, but 100 is still the letter S because 100 no longer stops at Hauver, and 100 used to be the 120 Beach Max, not gonna lie, but now there's gonna be 2 buses back. Now it's gonna be like the olden days, S and 120. So now it's gonna be 200 and 100. So 100 will be the letter S, 200 will be 120, and I don't know if 277 is coming back next year. I would hope so. If they bring back the 277, and the 100 was supposed to be called number 1, but also the 17 wasn't supposed to pass by my house, and it was supposed to be the 76, but it never did. So if Miami did have Route 76, I guess I don't know if Miami's gonna have that, which I don't think they are. So 100 is the letter S, the 200 is the 120, the 602 is the 38, and if Miami brings the 227, it would have been 297. 97 is the number 1. 70 is the 70 is the 35A, and 26 is the B. 36A is the 36A is the J. 14 is the 14 is the bus letter M and letter C. The 15 I think is the C. I don't know. The 20 is the. It was supposed. 20 is a little bit like the S. But yeah, 2023 is when Miami messed up the Better Bus Network, and 2024 they struggle a little bit, but it got better. So 2025 is getting way better. So yeah, and the 101, the 101 is the 115. I forgot about the 101. The 101 is the new route, and all the metro ranks. Okay, after the bus routes was discontinued, they put the metro ranks. Then when the metro ranks is discontinued, and whenever the Miami-Dade transit system changes, they discontinue the metro rank. Then they put it as a bus route. So the 107 is a 71. So alright, so now let's go take a look at the. Alright, so now let's go to let's go take a look at the metro rank. No, not the metro rank. Let's take a look at the 107. So the 107 is not gonna go to the transitway either. So Miami is doing better now, to be honest. Except the green line is for US 1 all the way down south. So any other bus changes? Nope. Just only these routes right here. The 107, the 97, the 52, the 39, the 38, the 287, the 279, the 37, the 211, and the 34 and the 199 are the only bus changes. And that's about it though. And now let's go take a look at the Metro Express, because I almost forgot about the Metro Express. And the Metro Express is also like the 38, but no, it's not like the 38. The Metro Express will be the 34 and the 39. So okay, it makes a lot of sense now. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. So it makes a lot of sense now. The 34 and the 39 is the 601, while the 602 is the 38, while the 9A is the number 3 and number 9, while the 25 is the number 10, while the 227 might be the 297, while the 75 is the E and the H, while the 100 is the letter S, the 200 is the 200 is the 120, the 183 is the 83, 183 is still 183, and also wait, hold on, I'm trying to think. The 135 is the 28, and yeah, the 25. Yeah, the 135 is the 28. The 75 used to be the 75 is the 83 as well, but no, 75A is the 75A is the 22. The same thing for 75 is also the 22. Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you why the 75 is the 22 and the 75 is the 22. Because it goes to coordinate grades. That's why it's the 22, and the 99, the 199 is the 99. I'm gonna tell you why. Because it goes the same way as the 99 was, but it's just different. 183 is the 83 because it goes at 183rd Street. The 135 is the 28. So Miami would have kept 241. So 241 is never coming back. 297 is not coming back either. So all the alphabets, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, all of those not coming back either. So none of the letters are coming back. So Miami's new routes is 602, 601, the 200 for 2025, as well. 2024 new routes is the 101, and I'm gonna go. Okay, so 2022. I mean no, 2023 new routes is the 9A, 17A, and yeah, that's so the reason why 297. I mean the 241 might come back. So there is two routes that there's two routes that might come back. The 277, the 297, however, is not coming back. So, and the 36 has more ridership than the 17, which is true. So that means two routes is coming back, probably, which is the 277 and the 241. They might come back, hopefully. And the new routes will be 601, 602, and 200. That's it. So let's go look at the Metro Express. So yeah, the Metro Express will be the 39 and the 34, while the 601 will be. So oh wait, no. I mean, yeah, the 60. Okay, so the Metro Express is 601, but the 602 is the local. So the local will be 38, and the express will be 34 and 39. Um, so here it is. It says it right here. If you can read it, it says it right here, Metro Express, and it will be replaced by the 34 and 39. And it says the transit local will be replaced by the 34. I mean not 34, 38. I'm sorry, I didn't read that good. Alright, so where it says here 38. Okay, so Treasury will be replaced by the 38, while the 601 will be replaced by 34 and 39. So buses will no longer the buses that will no longer go to the Transitway is the 52, the 97. Alright, so it says here these routes will no longer travel at the Transitway. 52, 97, 101, wait, hold on. 107 and 287. So let's go to the Miami bus tracker. Let's go to the Miami-Dade bus tracker. So here's the bus tracker, and let's just choose any route. Okay, so let's see if the 25 has any buses, which I think they don't have any. and there's no buses running on the 25. That's crazy. Why would they bring? Okay, that is crazy. Why do they have a bus route with no buses? Like what? So how do they put a new route 25 if there's no buses? And 2020. Okay, so Miami used to have Route 236 a long time ago, and they also used to have 237, but they were discontinued a long time ago. I think they were discontinued around 2007. But yes, I'm gonna give you a little bit of history of the 17A. So the 17A. Oh, so the 25 runs on weekdays only. Okay, I didn't know. So the 17A existed 2006, and then it was discontinued in 2007. So, and then it existed again on November 13, 2023, and later was discontinued on March 31st, 2025. So in total, 4 years, but in total, in general, that's 1 year, and then 2 years. So it's three, but the years is showing me four. So it's no, actually, it's 1 year, and then half of a decade later is 2 years. So yeah. Alright, so here's the map of the 25. Okay, so let's go take a look at the 288. So the 288 goes to where? So the 288 will still go to Daewin North. However, the 287 will no longer go to Daewin North and Daewin South. Wait, let me take a look at the. Wait, hold on. I need to take a look at the 287 again. Because I remember seeing the 80s. Oh, yeah, I forgot. The 287 doesn't go to Daewin North. It's the 288. I forgot. I think it did want to. No, I remember now. Alright, so the buses at Daewin South will be only the 602, the 601, and the 400. So the 88 and the 87 does not go to. Oh, so the 88 doesn't go to Daewin's. Wait, what? Oh, so the 88 and the 87 does not go to. Oh, what about the 50? Oh, the 52 will also not go to Daewin South. So the difference is that Daewin North and Daewin South has. Okay, Daewin North as right now. Daewin North has 288, 80. Okay, so right now Daewin South has 287, 34, 52, 39, 38, and the. Okay, I'm gonna go with Daewin North first. Okay, Daewin North has 288, 88, 87, 73, 104, 104A, and also the 204. While Daewin South has 52, 39, 34, and the 287. So that means that on October 27, oh, and it also has 400. So that means in 2027, however, in 2025, however, October 27, um, it will no longer have the 34, the 39, the 287, and the 52 and the 34 at Daewin South. So only three routes will serve at Dagon South, which is the 400, the 602, and the 601. So that's kind of sad, to be honest. So I gotta take a look at Trent C right now. So when am I supposed to look at Trent C? When am I supposed to look over there? So I gotta take a look at the map, just in case if I don't, just in case if I'm missing something. So here, so here's all the routes. So for the, all right. So the only routes that will not be discontinued is the rest of them. It's just 3 routes will be discontinued. So the 38 will be discontinued, the 34 will be discontinued, and the 39 as well. So right now they want to call me. Alright, so since we're done here, let's just alright, so the Metro Express will, for now, the XN40s, the Brutares, and the Gearwix will be running at the Transitway until October 27. So later, after that, those buses will no longer run at Transitway. The only buses that will run at Transitway is these. So these are the only buses that will run at Transitway, while the others, they just don't go there no more. And yeah, so no more 52, no more 107, no more 97, no more 287, and no more 34, no more 39, no more 38, and no more yeah, those buses, like no more CNG will no longer pass by there. So the only buses that will run there is these, not that one over there in the background. So that's kind of sad. But I don't know why they got 2 lanes for. They probably got 2 lanes so they can have tow trucks passing by. Oh, so the second lane is for the tow trucks in case of these break down, or if these catch on fire, that can be enough space for a fire truck too, and it can be enough space for an ambulance. So it makes sense now. However, for now, there's only 2 buses in this transitway: hybrid, electric, CNG, and other kind of electric, like I'm talking about Brutares. So Brutares will be the last buses. The E22-100s will pass by here for now. The 2100s will not pass by here, but the 2200s they will pass by here. If only Central has some of the 2100s, they might pass by there. So I don't know. So the only buses that will run there is Gillick BRTs, before XDE 60s, XN40s, and returns. For now, for the next 16 days, those will be the final buses. Those will be the final buses to run over here, including 21-189 as a return. They'll be running right here too. So, any questions? Just ask me in community posts. If you want to know any updates about 2026, just go to my YouTube shorts, or just go to videos, or anything. You can ask me a question and I'll answer. But for now, I don't know anything about the 2026 bus routes. So right now, if there's more details about the 2026 Better Bus Network, I'll let you guys know. But for right now, I only know about the 2025 Better Bus Network, which is 2 coming up. 24th of November and October 27th. That's it. Now, we've been talking for a while now, so let's go ahead and play Roblox. So now, since, oh yeah, the 287 used to have those, I did not know that. Alright, so now, since we're done talking, let's just play some Roblox. And I was supposed to drive the bus for a while, and I don't know why my screen is all white, which is not supposed to. So now we're in Roblox, and since we're in Roblox now, let's go ahead and play some AI tests. I don't feel like playing AI tests. I feel like playing no. What is this? Oh, this is like some kind of game. I don't know. For some reason, the screen is just in the white. I don't know for what reason though. Alright. Alright, let's just stop. Playing the screen, I guess. Yeah, for some reason it wasn't gonna work. So now, since we're in the Roblox game, hey, why doesn't it want to work, bro? I'm trying to play a video game that's not like playing the phone game. But it's supposed to show me Roblox, bro. Why is it not doing it? But that was the Samsung one. That was my phone, man. That's what it made it work. Okay, so now we're in Windows, right? Finally let me share screen. Okay. So I'm changing this one thing to something else because I don't like this one thing. Finally I'm in Roblox. And finally let me share the screen. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I'm playing this thing now. Oh, why is this still calling me? Okay, right. not my style at all. Okay, so now that was, yeah, for sure that was Nabby. I already knew. But School Bus games in Roblox is just trash. Like I don't like School Bus games in Roblox. I like School Buses in person, but not in Roblox. I think playing Brookhaven is boring, which it is. I don't know why this game is so popular. It's just boring. So now we're gonna play Puppet from Elmo's World or Sesame Street. I used to watch Elmo a long time ago, and I used to watch Sesame Street too, which I still don't. I don't watch it anymore, but I just play the video games, which is called Puppet. And yes, this game does look like Piggy, but it's just an Elmo version of it. I mean, it's just a Sesame Street of it. I mean, it's a Sesame Street version of it. Piggy is just a Peppa Pig version, and Puppets is a Sesame Street version. I used to watch Sesame Street when I was little. I used to watch Peppa Pig when I was little. Yeah, but I don't watch those no more, cause it's boring. I found a bear too. And I guess we didn't find enough items. I mean enough tools. And we got like 20 seconds. And we don't got too much time though. And I guess alright. Reader get killed. It's only 0 seconds. So now we're cooked. So we're good. But at the same time we're cooked. So if we're cooked, you're cooked. Alright, so now it was a bot, huh? A robot. I can't wait for Thanksgiving next month. Speaking of which, what day is Thanksgiving first of all? I gotta take a look at that. I wonder when Thanksgiving Day is. Well, let me take a look. When is... Wait, what? Why am I looking at my time? Why am I looking at my time? To be honest. November 27, 2025 is Thanksgiving Day. That's on a Thursday. So November 20. Alright, so I gotta move now. Treasure rate growing about 24/7, just like the 38. I don't know about the Metro Express will be the same thing as the 34 and the 39s will be peak hours, while the transit rate local is 24/7, just like the 38. Alright, so the first day of school was August 14th, and I already completed my 2 teacher planning days. So there's no, teacher, okay, so Veterans Day. So Veterans Day is November 11th, which is right now is October 11th, so we're really like, oh, so Metro Express will be from 5 a.m. to 12:30, while the Transitway local is birthday time business. Actually, it's April 7th. My birthday is April 7th, so it says it right here in the calendar, April 10th. So April 10th is on a Friday, while my birthday is on a Tuesday. 2 days. So teacher printing day was September 23 and October 30. No, October 7. So right now we're in October 11. Which today is Saturday. Yesterday was Friday, October 10th. November 11th is Monday. That's Veterans Day. I wonder what I'm gonna do. I think Thanksgiving break I'll just go somewhere. I don't know. Okay, so winter break. So the last day is okay. So we come back on January 5. Oh, it's 4 days after New Year. I can't hear because the music is loud. What music? I don't hear music. Oh, it's a puppet. Yeah, I see it now. Alright, so now, alright. So now, like I was saying, is that, October, okay, so right now we're in October 11. So October 11 is today, Saturday, and yesterday there was school. So teacher training day was September 23 and October 2. And Transitway local is 24/7, 24 hours a day, every day. While the Metro Express will be from 5 a.m. to 12:30 a.m. So that's peak hours. So, okay, so now, let's see, Thanksgiving break starts on the 24th. And then we come back on December 1st. And then after that, winter break starts on December 22nd. And then it ends on January 5, we come back. Then teacher training day is on Fridays, January 16th. And then President's Day is February 16th. So that's a month difference. And then teacher training day on March 20th. So then we got a whole 10 days we got a whole week of spring break. We come back on the 30th, and then later, so my birthday, April 7th, will be on a Tuesday, and then, so for June 2026 is the last day of school, June 4th. So, let's go take a look at the 2026 school year, like 2026 through 2027. I know the 2026 schedule is out, which means that I don't know if it's gonna start on August 13th, but that's what they say. I don't know if it's the truth. 2026 through 2027. When is it? So I don't know for sure if it's gonna say that. Oh, and here it is. So here we got. Wait, what? We come back on January 1st. Wait, what? Nah, you right. You gotta be serious. We don't come back to school on New Year's, right? Okay, we gotta take a look at this. School calendars. Oh, okay, it makes sense now. We don't come back. We don't come back until the 4th. Never mind. I was about to say like what? I was about to say like what? We come back on January 1st, 2027. Like what? On the New Year's Day? Like what? Nah, never mind. It say January 4th. Never mind. I thought I was gonna say January 1st. I was like what? It's first day of school on New Year's. I was like what? Okay, it's not gonna happen because it's a local holiday. So oh recess. Oh yeah, I see January 1st. No, January 1st, no school. I was about to say like what? Why would there be school on January 1st? No one can go to school that day. That's it's New Year's Day. Why would you want to go to school that day? Yeah, only the Jewish people would. Only the Jews will go to school that day, January 1st. All right, so now let's go take a look at 2026 through 2027. So, of course, Miami never changed the schedule. They just always pick on Thursdays. Always on Thursdays. It's been like this for like how many years? It's been like this for like 2 years now. Or 3. No, actually it's been like this for like a year. Last year and this year. And then now they want to do it in 2026. Like what? Alright, anyways. And then no school September 7. Okay. And then no teacher planning day September 21. Okay. I mean at that time I'll be 17 in 11th grade. Besides that, it's my junior year in 2026. Alright, so no teacher planning day for October 2026. So not a single teacher planning day. What? What? No teacher planning day on October 2026? What? What? No teacher planning day on October 2026. So no Jewish holidays on October 2026. Wow, that is crazy. Alright, anyways, let's go take a look at November 2026. So again, November 2026, November 26, 2026 is going to be Thanksgiving Day. Okay, so teacher planning day on 2026 is December 18th. And then we got January 2027. Okay, January 2027 is New Year's Day. Yeah, that's like 3 months before I be 18. So, okay. I hope there's no teacher planning day on my birthday when I be 18. Oh no, never mind. It's no teacher planning day. Okay, for April there's not a single teacher planning day, but every year when there's a take your child to work day, I don't go to school. So take your child to the work day might be on. So so the only time when there's teacher planning day is September, December, March, June, and January. So no February, no October. But this year though, it's October, September, November, no November, December, January, March, and no April. They're so dumb for that. There's nothing in April as well. So in April there's nothing. Yeah, but in April there's every year in April. Okay, every year in April in general. Every year April there's take your child to work day. So when there's take your child to work day, I just sign the paper, not go to school that day, and then when I don't go to school that day, I just record buses. That's it. So when I was okay, so when it was April 27, 2023, April 27, 2022, 2023 is teacher, not teacher planning day, take your child to work day. So on April 27, 2023 was Take Your Child to Work Day. Now this year was April 24, Take Your Child to Work Day. The next year, I'm not really sure when is Take Your Child to Work. I know it's in April, but I don't know which day though. So I don't go to school on Take Your Child to Work days. Alright, so June 3rd is the last day of school for 2027. Okay. Let's see for my June. So right now I'm in my sophomore year. So now let's take a look at the date schools. So the 2027 through 2028 school year has not been. Wait. So the 2027 through 2028 school year is not known yet. So sometime next year in August will be announced. So every year, if you put this, okay, so if I put 2028 through 2029, 19 through 20 for me, it's gonna say it's not known yet. So yes, every year you have to wait until the district decides which day, what day for breaks, what day for teacher planning day. The district is the one who makes the paper. Well, the district is the one who assigns the day to be in school and the days that you're not supposed to go to school. So they haven't put that for 2027 through 2028, which is supposed to be for which is my senior year. But they put my junior year for 2026 and through 2027. So yeah, it makes sense now. Alright, so now let's go take a look. Ugh, tuna sandwiches, that's disgusting. Alright, so now let's take one last look at the Metro Express and Transit Local. Let's take one last look. But before we do that, let's say our final goodbyes to the 38, the 30. Let's go say our final goodbyes to the 38, the 34, and the 39 for all over the years of service. RIP to the Route 38, 1997 through 2025, survived 28 years. 39 survived 7 years, 2018 to 2025. The 34 survived 7 years as well, 2018 to 2025. Now for the Route 52, thank you for your service for Dayland North and Dayland South. And also, thank you for your service for Transitway for all over the years. Same thing for you, 287, which will no longer go to Transitway and will no longer go to Dayland South. And for the 107, it's not gonna go to the Transitway either. And for the 97, it's not gonna go to the Transitway either. So and then there's one route missing though. So yeah, 34 is 24 is a 20-year-old bus route which survived. So 2020. So the Route 34 survived from 2005 to 2017, and then it came back again 2018 to 2025. So RIP 34, RIP 38, 1998 to, I mean not 1998, 1997 to 2025, 27 years. So the 34 survived 20 years. Even though it was discontinued for 1 year, it came back, and then it didn't survive that long. So it was only 7 years. So in total, 20 years. So 12 years is from 2017 to 2005. So, and then 1997 to 2025 is 28 years. And the 39 survived 7 years, 2018 to 2025. So let's go take a look. The last pictures. Let's go take a look at Miami-Dade Transit Route 38 first, because that's my favorite. That's my favorite transitway bus, even though it's gonna be discontinued. And yes, the 38 is the transitway max. And so the 38 is the transitway max. The 39, the 34 is the 34 is also the transit. Okay, so the 34 is the transitway express. So that would be from the route 601. The route 38 used to be called Transitway Max, which will be the Transitway Local 601 will be replacing this route. Then the 602 will be replacing this route, and then the 602 will also replace this route too. So there's two Transitway Express, 34 and 39. Besides that, RIP to both of them. So now let's go take a look at, oh, I forgot the 152 goes through Transitway, but it doesn't travel there. It just travels at 152 Street. That's it. Alright, so now let's just take a look at Route 93 existed. Yeah, Route 93 only survived. Oh, so it looks like the, oh, so 38 survived almost. Oh, never mind. So, oh, so the 31 was the first one from the Transitway family. Okay, I get it now. So the 38 only survived 30. I mean, not 28 years. I just keep, it survived 19 years. So Route 38, 2006 to 2025. RIP. Now for the 93. So 34 existed as well in 2006. So 34 existed for 19 years. 31 existed for 17 years. So what kind of bus they have? So what kind of bus they had in 1997 at Transitway? They had what? No, but the 91, no, but the 31 existed in 1997 through 2023. Okay, anyways, 38. Oh, so before 2006, they didn't had no number. Okay, I get it now. So the 34 survived 20 years. So the 34 survived 20 years. The not the 31 survived 17 years, while the 38 survived 19 years, and the 39 survived only 7 years. So those buses are gone forever, and that will be in our hearts forever. And as a memory, I have as many buses as I could capture on the 38. So the so even though I didn't, even though I was not able to record any buses on the 34 and the 39, I still will remember those numbers as a bus route, and now they're gone now. So here it is. Old name Route 38, Transitway Max. The new route name is Transitway Local Route 602. The 38 will be discontinued on October 27, 2025, and service will be replaced by the new Route 602. So those of you that catch the 38 will now have to. Those of you who catch the 38 will have to catch. Well, those of you who catch the bus at Transitway would have to catch the 602 and the 601. So those are the only two routes that will go to Transitway. So no other buses other than no other buses than XE60s will go to Transitway. The only buses that will go to Transitway is the XE60s. That's it. So our RIP to all of them. So that's about it. And also, let's take a look at their final vehicles. So the day before October 27, I'll take one last screenshot of their final buses on those routes: the 107, the 97, the 52, the 287, the 38, the 34, and the 39, as well as the Transitway Express, Transitway Max. So yeah, that's about it. And I guess the final screenshots will be uploaded on YouTube Shorts. So also it will be uploaded in videos as well. So as a memory, legend never dies, even though those buses right there were legends. So now they will never die, to be honest, because the new routes are there for them. So they will never die. So now let's take a look at this ugly bus. No, not Nabby. No, this is not bad. Alright, so now this is an ugly bus right here. This is an ugly bus. So now we found my favorite. So we just found our. Alright, so here we go. Here's my least favorite bus, however. So these buses were retired the same year I was born. These buses only survived 6 years. And those buses only had ISB engines, which means the Nabby's 30 LFNs were retired in 2009 for I don't know what reason. If I was alive at that time, well, I was alive at that time. I was born at that time. But if I was older, like at least 13, then I would have just told you why these buses been retired. But nope, that never happened. Nope. If I was a teenager, okay, if I was a teenager at that time, it would have been better. But that never happened, so now I'm a teenager. And I was born at that time, so I don't know why these buses were retired. So these buses right here is ugly. And Miami did used to have the bus 216, which I did know that. I did. And they used to have South Beach Local, which I don't know what route that was, but I just know it existed a long time ago, which later was discontinued for I don't know how many years, because I don't remember too much. But Miami did used to have the 217. They also used to. They also used to have the. What else? Miami used to have the 217, the 216, the 212, the 117. They used to have the 123, but 123's been discontinued since 2017. Miami used to have 248. Miami used to have 254, 267. Um, what else? They used to have the. I know the 87 used to go to Okeechobee Station a long time ago. So the 120. Okay, so the 123 used to be the W. And yes, most of the time Miami retires buses for no reason. Like you see all of those nabbies, however, all of those nabbies from 5100s to 9900s, they discontinued it, including the 6100s, including the 5100s, and the 5200s. Miami just retired buses for no reason, just to replace it with new ones. Like most of the nabbies were replaced by Gillick BRTs, Pluses, and they used to be replaced by the New Flyer XM40s. So all of those buses has been retired recently, and it's been over 8 years, more than 8 years. Nappy's been retired. So the 6300s got replaced by the Chevys and the Chevys and the Fords on buses, while the 3300s, however, was replaced by something else. And um, yeah. But these buses are just ugly, though. Those European and those buses are just ugly. Like I prefer the other nabbies, but not that kind. Like this kind is just so ugly. Miami should have not ordered that in the first place. Like, what kind of buses? Okay, to be honest, for 2025, okay, so I'm gonna be honest with you. The Better Bus Network got better in 2024, and it got better in 2025. So, yeah, it's a European bus, and it looks ugly. So, yeah, one day I'm gonna go to Europe, but I'm not gonna record these buses in Europe. I'm gonna record different kinds of buses in Europe, but the 2023 Better Bus Network and the 2024 Better Bus Network is better, including 2026. But for 2023, Better Bus Network trash, and for 2024, 2025, better. So yeah, and um, and the European. Okay, I gotta look at that. Boxy windows. Yeah, these boxy windows are ugly, to be honest. I don't like these windows. So let's take a look at the Route 38. So the Route 38, for some reason, I seen that the Route 38 was using some of their XE6. For some reason, I don't know why the XE60s was on the. Alright, so here's the final vehicles for 73, and of course, all of these buses came from Coral Way. So here, the first one, 21147. I mean, no, not no, 21 147, 21 146, 19 169, 19 189, 19 157, 19 132, 21 179, 19 263, which I did went on 19 263 not that long ago, on the 52 a lot like over the summer. Then 21 181 and 21 180. I mean, 21 173. So um so the 38 never had the XE60s, but in the tracker it was showing it, but it was a glitch. So the 38, most bus trackers they glitch. So 50 minutes rate is worse, which is not good. So yeah, that's not good at all. Alright, so for some reason I can't look at 39 because they took it out of the track, and I can't see 34, so I'm gonna have to go to a different bus tracker. And first, let's take a look at 34. It's northbound, yeah, no matter which route. And yes, no buses on the 34 I see. So I guess we just gotta look at the. Alright, so no buses on the 34 I see because it's weekend. So on weekends the 34 don't work. Same thing for the 25. So so for some reason I don't see no 34 on Twenty, so I only see 30. Okay, so now let's just put southbound and let's go put this. So on the weekends the 38 does not show that. That's kind of I don't know what's wrong with this bus tracker, to be honest. But 50 minutes rate is not 50 minutes rate is not good. So now let's go take a look at northbound. And this is the government center, but South Date Government Center. And no bus is seen on the 39 on the bus tracker right now. So let's go take a look of all of the routes. So here we got the system map, which right here it looks kind of suck, and I don't see anything. So it doesn't look kind of good. So let's go take a look at uh that's all the routes on Trinity, but they used to have 34 and 39, so they just took it off for some reason. I don't know why. So let's go look at our route schedules, starting off with the number 2, and let's go take a look at the vehicles. And there's one goofy bus, 565, which I've seen that bus before. It is a goofy bus. Okay, so now Route 2 only has one bus. So let's take a look at Route 3. Route 3 is using Northeast bus. And hey, it's using 15528 again. Hey, that's not bad. Okay, so that's it. Alright, so let's take a look at 7. Route 7. Alright, so Route 7 only has 4 buses. 3 18s and 121s. Okay, that's it. So let's take a look at the and I forgot the 8A was also discontinued on November 13th. So mainly using 19s and 118s. And yes, 18 to 19 used to be a Northeast bus, but now it was moved back to Coralway, which is kind of messed up, I guess. I don't know why for it. Okay, so this is Route 11. And Route 11 is using 18203, which used to be a Northeast bus group, which used to be a bus at Northeast, and it used to be a bus at Central Garage, but now it's a Coralway Garage since last year, and now it's using a 15500, which is 17502. And let's see what else we got here. The Route 12. Let's take a look at Route 12. Only 3 buses just on the 12 today. which is kind of, I don't know. And then we got like 5 buses on the 14. And then we got how many buses on the 15? We got 3 buses on the 15. Okay, I see. Now for my 17, yes, this is my bus. The 17, which is my bus. And I really went on this bus yesterday. So 17 is not doing too bad today, but it's just tomorrow is gonna be terrible. Tomorrow the 17 is gonna be terrible. And yeah, let's just take a look at the number 9. So number 9, that's for Karani. I already know that's Karani's bus route. Alright, anyways. Alright, so this is 14122. That's literally the bus I went on yesterday. Nope, that's for Karani though. That's for Karani. Alright, anyways. 18254. I've been on this bus too many times. Alright, anyways. Karani's bus is the number 9. That's my bus too, but my bus is the 17, so okay. Alright, so we didn't have to skip. Alright, so 20. What about number 20? Okay. 20, yeah, nah, that's not using too much buses. Alright, so what about number 21? Which most people, that's a dumb IQ, 21. You know what I mean about 21? Alright, only 2 buses, that's not enough. Okay, so 22. Double twos. Yeah, double twos is not bad, isn't it? Nah. Okay, anyways. So it's just only using 4 buses. That's not enough. Alright, 24s. Yes. Alright. Which is known as a bus for Cubans. Same thing for 11 is for Cubans. And number 8 is for Cubans. So yeah. That's 18 to 15. Which used to be the bus by it used to be a northeast bus, but it just got transferred to Corway. Alright, anyways. 26. Okay, that's the bus I mentioned earlier. Only 2 buses running on the 26. Wow, that's not enough. Alright, anyways. But it's a central bus though. Alright, 27. Let's take a look at 27. And 27, yeah, 18202 came from Central, but it's been a northeast bus since 2022. So I mean not 2022, 2023. Alright, anyways, let's see what else we got. We got the 32, which is known as the main capital of the Central bus, which means that this route is popular and the main capital for Central Garage. Alright, so now we found the 35. And for some reason 2101 is using the 35, which 2101 is still a Corway bus, but for a while though it was a Central, so I don't know why Central buses was running on the 100. Alright, so let's take a look at the 36. I know 36 is the most busiest route, and it's more full than the 17. So, oh look at that, the last Gillick BRT bus is ordered from Miami, 2186, which I already have. Alright, anyways, let's look at the 37. Also known as the longest bus route. Same thing for the 17, it's the longest bus route. And yeah, we found 3 2s. Wow, that's a nice number. Alright, anyways. We found the 38. We already looked at it, but let's look at it one more time. Yep, the same black numbers. Alright, anyways. The same white numbers too, it don't matter. It's the same black numbers too, but it's also white numbers. Okay, anyways. 40. Yes, the most. Oh, okay, not bad. So this one. Alright, 52. We haven't looked at it yet. Oh, yes, another former Northeast bus, which came from the Northeast garage. But it's recently a Corway garage bus. So yeah. Alright, so now let's take a look at 54. Alright, so this is 54. Let's take a look at 56. It's just using two buses. Alright, so let's take a look at 57. Alright, 57 is only using two buses too. Okay, 62. What about 62? Only four buses on the 62. Well, this bus is known for Little Haiti. The same thing for this 54 is also known for Little Haiti. But 36 is also 36 and 36A is the main capital for Central Garage Bus because it's close by, because Central is at 34th Street and 33 Avenue, or 34 Avenue as well. Alright, so now we got Route 70, and it's using three buses. Well, the 75, let's take a, oh no, we skipped 73, 72 actually. Alright, so now 72 is using two buses, not enough, which is kind of trash. 73, the most longest bus route too, which is using only three buses. Because 73 is not really known for 24 hours or something. It only works half day, about like 16 hours I think, I don't know. Okay, this is the first, yeah, this bus is known for shooting, so be aware of 77. I mean, one time there was shooting on the 77, because on 6143, on May 30th, 2025, there was a driver that shot two men on the Route 77, and Route 77 is kind of dangerous, but it does pass by Little Haiti, and it does go to 7th Avenue, but 77 is not my 77. 77 is kind of dangerous, to be honest. So, alright, anyways, 79. Okay, so we got 79. So 79 is basically the letter L. Alright, so we got 87. Yeah, it's still using the same buses too. Alright, so we got 88. What about 88? Alright, 88 is not bad. 97, of course. The former bus. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, the 100. The most busiest Central Garage Bus. Alright, so here it is. It's using, wow. Yeah, 100 sure does use a lot of buses, but not a single articulated bus is running on the 100 today. Alright, so we got, so there's no 101 on this thing. Okay, so we gotta go to 103. Only three buses. Yeah, that's a terrible service. Yeah, 103 is known for the worst service. Alright, so now let's take a look at 104. And yeah, there you go. 204 is not bad. 104 is not bad. Okay, 107. Dolphin Mall, which I did see it on Thursday, I think. I'm not really too sure if I did saw it on Thursday. Alright, so here's the 125. Goes by my school. And yo, it is like it is. Alright, anyways, um, what else? We got 135, which is literally my school, and it's using 3 buses, not enough, but terrible service. So, alright, so we got 137. Now, okay, we got another former Northeast Garage Bus, 18209. Yeah, and 18209 is not there no more. So, alright, 150. The airport flyer. This route existed since December 13, 2009. So, yeah. Alright, anyways. It's only 4 buses, which is not enough. So, alright, so let's take a look at 152. 152 is known for, oh, okay, not bad. There's only 1 bus, but that's bad. So, there's 183. Missing like 4 buses, but it has 3, so it's terrible. Alright, anyways. 199, I don't like this route too much. And same thing, 2 buses missing and 3 buses, so it's not, yeah. Alright, so this is 207, using 2 buses. And then 208, using 2 buses as well. Why? Alright, 301, using 6 buses. 301 goes to, I think. Alright, so here we go. The Weekend Express. Yeah. Normally, express routes does not work on the weekends, but 338 is the only Weekend Express. So, only 1 bus is running, and that is 18166. Alright, that's terrible, but not too many expresses are expected to run on the weekend, so it's normal. So here we got 344. Okay, so there's no 400 on here, but 510, also known as the Goofy All Bus. And yes, it is using the Goofy All Bus. Huh, I knew it. I mean, 333 is out. Oh, so 333 is every hour. That makes no sense. Alright, anyways, look at the 510. The 510 still using the same ugly bus every day. And it's the Goofy All Bus number 567. Yup. Of course, 510 will never change. Alright, anyways, I don't even care about that route. Alright, so now we gotta take a look at the 836 and 837, but they don't have it in here, so yeah, that's just messed up. They took some routes out of here. I don't know why they did that in the bus driver. So let's take let's take a look one last time for this Metro Express Bus River Transit coming soon. So here, let's take a look one more time, and let's take a look at the map again. This will be the 34 and the 39. This will be the 38. Then this will be discontinued on the map, like it will no longer go here. And then let's see. And then 52 will not be discontinued. It's just route changes. 97 route changes. So it says these routes will no longer travel on the transitway. So 52 will no longer travel there. 97 will not travel there. 107 and 287 will not travel there either. So yeah, that's and the 199 is not gonna go this way anymore, going east. Instead, it's gonna go west and then go east right here, just like the 183. So it says 34 will be discontinued, 39 will be discontinued, and the 287 will no longer go to the transitway, will no longer operate there either. So the only buses that will know, the only buses that will not operate in The transit weight is the 97, 52, 107, and 38, 34, 39, and the and the 280 and the okay 107, 52, 287, and the 10 and the 97 will no longer travel there. So the 38 will be replaced by the so the 38 will be replaced by the 6 602, and the 34 and the 39 will be replaced by the 602. So yeah, that's what they're doing. So that's all the changes they're gonna do now. And we and now we got 1703 subscribers, and that is it for today. I guess if there's any articulated buses that will run on the number 9, but the 77 was still used. Yeah, the 62 is kind of short, and I think, but the 77 will use articulated buses and from Northeast Garage. So the new electric buses will be used on the 3. The brand new electric buses will be used on the number 3. So I don't know if the number 3 is still gonna use the 15500s. I don't think it is. If it is, then it would have. If it is, I guess it'll be for the best. Cause number 3 is known for the 15500s as well as the 40 footers. But number 3 is kind of. Number 3 sometimes it'd be empty, sometimes it'd be full. Number 9, most of the time number 9 be full. 9A, it'd be full often. And 77, it'd be full. 27, it'd be full 24/7. So yeah, 77 be full 24 hours sometimes. 77 be running 24 hours a day. Same thing for the 38. Same thing for the 11, and also the 77, the 11, the 38, and the 3. They all run 24 hours a day. And I don't know if 4210 had the checkerboard. I don't know if it did. I don't know if it did. But anyways, yeah, no, the only buses that will run in Transitway is electric. That's it. No CNG, no hybrids. That's it. Only electric. But no E22